Alrighty, guys, how's it going? It is Mr. X from Team Extra. Back at it again. I got a tier list for you for hand traps in the format as of right now, guys. You already know. You can't even believe it. It's the craziness, right? It's that craziness for you, okay? So, I would have had this out sooner for you guys, but I've been having technical difficulties kind of fighting with this shitty computer. Anyways, let's get into it. Alright, so this is as of right now. So, post ban list before Rage of the Abyss, anyways. So let's get into it. All right, first thing first, Droll and Lockbird. So does Droll and Lockbird deserve to be in the main, to be in the side, anything like that? I personally think that this card needs to be borderline. So borderline will depend entirely on like your local settings or whatever. Droll's really good against certain decks, especially if they're playing Fiendsmith. But I mean, not every deck loses to it. But I mean, it's hit and miss. I think it's more for rogue decks than anything, or you draw Snake Eyes, and they kind of cry a little bit. I think it's borderline. I don't think you should main deck this personally. I think this is a situational hand trap. Now, we were talking like the format that we just got out of. Yeah, it was crazy, but not so much now. All right, let's go to Bell. So Bell, personally, I'm just gonna put side deck, and when I say side deck, I mean possibly because I mean yeah, you can stop you can stop Lori from special summoning from graveyard. You can stop stuff like Bed Welcome Labyrinth. You can stop Princess from coming back off Snake Eyes. You can technically stop Bell, so we can go ahead and put it in the side because Bell says special summon like it'll float into one from graveyard, deck, or banish pile, and because it says graveyard, you can also Bell that as well, right? Not too bad, not too bad. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, though. I'm pretty sure you can just Bell's floating effect altogether. Imperm has been the best hand trap for the last couple years. You can fight me on that. I'll die on that hill. It's amazing. It is free. It's just a very good all-around card. Mandatory 3-up. Everybody loves negations from the hand, and it's just a really good card. Dogwood's possibly. Depends if you have a lot of people at your locals that are going in the time, which every locals has at least one player who lives or die by taking you to time, try to win with that. Or if you're going to a regional and you got a bunch of slow players, which based off my recent regional experience, you're gonna want to side this if you're going to like a bigger event. Anyways, your locals probably not. Bigger event, yeah, people will 100% time scum you. I am giving you the heads up now if you did not already know, right? Nibiru is easily main deck, second best hand trap in the format right now. It's not even close. With Apo being gone, Nibiru came back, and Nibiru is a huge threat to the meta. I love it personally because you can't just cheese out an Apo real quick to protect yourself from the Nibiru. Nibiru is a good board breaking card. It passes turns if you do it in the right situation. So Crow, I'm going to also say borderline. This is a bit situational. You can stop the Fiendsmith stuff, cool. Everyone's playing Fiendsmith, though, to be completely honest. So, I mean, you can stop that. You can stop the bells, but kind of not really. You can stop squirming, I guess. For the Snake Eye matchup, because Snake Eye's going back to Snake Eye Fire King, you can stop the Garunix from coming back from graveyard. You can stop Princess from coming back from graveyard. You can stop the Raging Phoenix from coming back from graveyard. It's borderline. I feel like this is just it has really really good matchups in my personal opinion, but sometimes I feel like you can also break on this card. Ash Blossom. I'm gonna main deck this card until I get rid of it. It's too easy. Every deck out there, outside of like a handful of them, they either search and add to hand, special summon monster from deck, which makes this card always going to be good. It is a free interruption. It stops line of play. Let's go ahead and talk about Shifter. Now, Shifter is probably the third best hand trap, mainly because Shifter in almost any deck in the format destroys it. Yubel is a so-and-so. Snake Eyes cries and dies under it. Lightsworn dies under it. Mimigul doesn't care. It really depends on what's at your locals or what you see, what's over in like your regional area, guys. But overall, if your deck can play Shifter, you should main deck this. Only because the shifter alone can win you games. Yeah, it really can. Gamma, Gamma's a possibly. I would put this behind the dogwood. Possibly is like you could think of this as a choice, but Gamma being down to one is absolutely terrible. I wouldn't even bother touching this card too much unless you're playing like dragons and you're dumping the brick in the graveyard with your meteor dragon, and then you're just trying to combo down lines from there. But most of the time, you're probably not going to see this, right? Ghost Ogre, I would probably side deck. Ghost Ogre is pretty good. Gets rid of the Nightmare Pain. You can pop Snake Eye cards with it too. You can pop their field spell. That's really annoying. You can pop Tenpai's field spell as well. I haven't talked too much about Tenpai, but I keep forgetting Tenpai exists because it's just such a helmet deck. That's just me being biased. It's fine. But Ghost Ogre and a lot of stuff's really, really good in my opinion. Definitely side deck. Do not main deck this unless you're running E-Tele, which if you're running E-Tele, you're probably playing a rogue deck. Phantasme. Phantasme is really good. I'm gonna say borderline. All right, we're gonna put like the highest up borderline. Everyone's running the Fiendsmith package, so they're always running link monsters. So you get targeting protection once this guy comes out. He is a body, and you get the draw cards and then fix your hand and then put cards back in your deck based off in case you have some bricks you need to get out of your hand back in your deck that you don't want to open with because then it messes up your lines if you open like, for example, your Shavara if you're playing your Bell, or your Escape with the Unchained if you're playing your Bell, or your you know you know what I'm talking about. You Bell players, you Snake Eye players, you know what I'm talking about. Tenpai doesn't care. But it's really good. It's good draw power. I see a lot of Yubel builds and Snake Eye builds main decking this. My preference is borderline. It's like if you have the space, play it. If you don't, side it. It's fine. Valor is really good right now too. Valor is also borderline. If you can play it, play it. If you got the room, play it. Simple. Now, if you're playing a shifter deck, no. But Valor's just really good. I do hate that Valor's not like Imperm where you can just do it whenever. But I mean, overall, it's still a really good card. It's amazing. Dominus Purge. Dominus Purge is really good too. Granted, it locks you out if you use it from the hand, but I mean, here's the catch 20, guys. If you're not playing in any of the types that it involves, which most people are playing at least Little Knight, and it does do Dark Monster Lock too, just set the card. Treat it as an imperm. Same thing. Just don't play from the hand unless your deck literally just doesn't care. Like Mimigold can play this, for example. Yeah, good card. Borderline though, main deck it if your deck can fit it, but it's all discretion how much hand traps you want to go into it. Macharmy is second best hand trap. I said Nibiru is, I said Shifter as I know, but do you like Maxine? You like drawing cards? This card's stupid. And in Rage, another one comes out, but it is also very good. I don't even have any, but yes, I am looking for them myself. They're amazing, right? So, Bestials will be borderline. This isn't just Magnemite. This is all of them. Magnemite, Drillstorm, Baldrake, Sarnier, not Lebellion, but you're probably not playing Lebellion unless you're playing Dragons. Bestials are really good into the format. They stop Fiendsmith stuff. They stop some Ubel stuff. They don't really stop Snake Eye stuff unless you Bestial their IP when it is in the graveyard when they're trying to put it back on the board, which is way more effective than you think it is. But overall, really good personally. Contact C, side deck. Actually, I just put that down as possibly. If you're playing Contact C, you're probably playing a rogue deck, super rogue deck, because most people will just take this and make Closed Heaven, and then go Fiendsmith combo. So personally, like, not great. Wouldn't even bother playing it. Mourner side deck. Mourner kind of sucks right now because it's slow. My personal opinion, not great. Side deck if you want, but I wouldn't touch that card. And Lancia is hot garbage, guys. I wouldn't play this either. But yeah, this is my take right now. We will be doing more videos here soon. As long as I have to keep fighting with the technical difficulties, that's what's been slowing me down. So, I hope you enjoyed the content. Like, comment, subscribe as always. If you think I missed certain hand traps, put it in the comments below. Don't forget to share the video. It definitely helps the channel and it helps us over here. And most importantly, there will be tier list posts, Rage of the Abyss for a little bit of everything. Thanks for watching.